know another celeb who might pay that price tag?
Not me.
No.
Not that price tag, girl. We already talked about that at 5. I said, man, my children's education or 10 minutes in space.
The education, maybe, yeah.
Kid thing going on. But I'll tell you what, all of us have just been dealing with this crazy heat and the crazy humidity that we have had. I'm sure you have felt it, my friend.
Oh my gosh, it's even hotter lately.
I know.
It's also like 90 out there, right?
It is. We made it to 91 degrees today. It was our 4th 90-degree day, and we're going to have warm temperatures as we go through the evening. Now, that being said, as we go over the next few hours, you can see that temperatures will indeed be cooling off as we go through the evening. So you may want to grab a jacket as you head out, a light sweater if you love the heat. But if you don't love the heat, you're going to be like me. You're going to be out there in just short sleeves and shorts and loving it. It does feel pretty good. Once that sun sets, you get out of the sun, that helps a lot. Off to the north, we are rumbling there up toward Detroit. Plenty of thunderstorm activity going on. But let me put this in motion for you before you start thinking this is coming right at us, because it is coming out over the lake. And watch how it just kind of erodes right there, just offshore. So this is all surface based, meaning it's feeding off of the heat of the surface. It comes out over Lake Erie, not as much heat. It doesn't do so well. Here in Northeast Ohio, we only had a few little pops earlier, but we have a dry radar right now. Temperatures in the upper 80s to near 90. These are your current temperatures, but that current dew point is still sitting close to 70, so it feels pretty disgusting out there. And the dew points are lending to the heat index, which is sitting in the low to mid 90s right now. The humidity continues, but just like yesterday, it will finally start to go down once we get into Friday and Saturday. That's when this frontal boundary finally makes its way through here. It has taken its sweet old time in moving in. High pressure, big bubble of hot air, not easy for weaker fronts to break down. So it's going to take its time in doing that. And we have to wait on this. This is Tropical Storm ELSA sitting just to the southwest of Tampa. And there you see it. The storm is expected to continue to move north and then hook northeast up toward the Jacksonville area as it continues off the east coast. Now, the hook and all of the movement off the east coast is related to our frontal boundaries, because those fronts are going to come in and help to hold that thing to the east of us. So we don't necessarily have to deal with it. But in your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast, the heat, the humidity continue. Now, tomorrow, as those fronts get a little closer, we start dry, but in the afternoon, clouds pop and eventually scattered shower and thunderstorm chances will be bubbling up too. Not expecting outbreak of severe weather or anything, but it's more just something you need to know about, specifically mid to late afternoon and through the evening. In your Union Home Mortgage forecast, you can see we're going to hold on to the scattered rain and storms on Thursday. We will dry out on Friday. Here comes that lower humidity. That sticks around for Saturday too, but it looks like rain, humidity, the whole works back as we start next week, Laura.
All right, Betsy, thanks so much.